am Emily Pradichit and I am from Manushaya Foundation.
Hi, I'm Debbie Stothard from OLCIAN and FIDH. We all already know that women suffer some of the worst effects as a result of human rights violations from business activities. The impact is even more intense if women are already marginalized because of their gender, because they come from indigenous communities, ethnic or religious minorities, or come from rural areas.
We all already know that women are at the forefront of human rights responses. What happens to women has exponential impacts on the whole society. However, being a woman, we do experience another layer of marginalization.
Even in a basic situation as the workplace, women all over the world are being paid less than their male colleagues. Why is it in this 21st century only Iceland has penalties for wage discrimination?
Really, corporates and states refuse to address the fact that women are being marginalized and struggling within the communities because of patriarchy and sexism. They need to acknowledge the fact that women are struggling within the struggle. They need to provide a safe space for women to be heard, work together, and speak up.
States and corporations also need to acknowledge and address the legacy of gender-based violence and oppression against women in conflict-affected societies.
What is really frustrating in this situation is that states and corporations have already a full range of commitments, such as CEDAW, the Child Rights Convention, the OECD guidelines for multinational enterprise, and the UNGPs.
And we have commitments under the Sustainable Development Goals. And still, women are at the back of the queue. We are not asking to reinvent the wheel. We are asking for the wheel to move forward.
So what does it take to walk the talk? It's not that complicated if you have the will.
States and corporations already have to navigate much more complicated guidelines and rules when it comes to such things as taxation across countries.
We need the will and commitment to fully engage women from all diversity and from all sectors to be heard and to be at the center of the human rights response. This is where the gender lens is essential.
And when we mean the gender lens, we mean inclusion of the greatest diversity of women. What do we mean by that?
Indigenous women,
women workers,
women migrants,
female sex workers,
lesbian, bisexual, and transgender women,
women living with HIV,
women with disabilities,
rural women,
environmental women human rights defenders,
stateless and displaced women,
women from ethnic and religious minorities,
young women and girls,
and elderly women.
Yes, it's a diverse list, but men are diverse too, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. And it's only by ensuring the inclusion of women from all sectors and from all diversity that we can really ensure that no one is left behind. For example, in Thailand, Manushaya Foundation has been working with women from all sectors, from all diversity, to ensure they can be heard and can play a central role in the development of the National Action Plan on Business and Human Rights.
And in Burma, Myanmar, OLCIAN has been working for many years with women, particularly young women from minority groups and conflict-affected societies, to speak up on human rights violations by business activities and state aggression.
So what we are saying is that engagement for engagement's sake is not enough. What we really need is engagement for empowerment.
That's how everyone wins: women, men, states, corporations, and the environment.
Women are not here to help you tick the gender box in your stakeholders' engagement.
Women are here to be your equal partners.
And sometimes we are your leaders.